Scorpio, I heard one word, lucky. Okay, lucky. You're going to be feeling lucky, I believe, between whatever time you catch this video until 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time. Until 1:04 Eastern Time, whatever time that is for you. If you claim this energy, give this video a thumbs up. Say lucky in the comments section. And put a moon emoji, okay, in the comment section. Why did I choose a moon? Because over on Today 364, which is our astrology channel, that's going to be linked in the description box. And that message is most likely, excuse me, Scorpio. And that message is, and that message is most likely already posted. Go and check that daily astrology report out. The moon moved into Sagittarius, okay, and it's going to be sitting in Sagittarius for 59 hours. So go and check out Today 364 to see what the astrology report is. And there's also a quick energy reading over there as well, Scorpio. We upload on that channel every day, just like we do here in the sacred space. Okay, so this is the Oracle of the Angels cards, the Oracle of the Angels deck. Let's set this over here. We have the number 25, and you know we're in the year 2025. This is your year, Scorpio. And even though things are going to be crazy and cycles are going to be wrapping up and it's going to be feeling a bit chaotic, you know, keep your focus on the positive. You have the eternal light of love surrounding you, okay? All this year, all right? But now it just seems like, it's like consider yourself lucky. No matter what you're going through, consider yourself very, very lucky. Okay, let's get into the tarot. We're going to get into the Guardian Angel Tarot. Let's see what your messages are for today. Message for Scorpio. And if you like a more and if you like a more conversational type of channel, I have a channel called Shy Says. It is our third channel. It's linked in the description also. And it's just conversations about what we're going through as humans and how to look at them from a spiritual perspective, okay? So, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. I told you, consider yourself lucky. Celebration, community, friendships. Top of the deck energy, awakening. There it is. This is the Hangman. It says pause, perspective, selflessness. You know, the Sagittarius energy of the moon is the energy of patience. The Hangman will be patience also. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, be patient. Take a brief pause and look at whatever your situation is from a different perspective, because even if this year is challenging, the 12, even if the next 12 months are challenging, things work out. They will, okay? Things work out. You're sitting in the eternal light of love. And when you look at your life from that perspective, it's like I can only be lucky. I can't be anything else but lucky. 2 plus 5 is even 7. You see what I'm saying? And they say 7 is the lucky, you know, it's usually considered the luckiest number. I personally think 8 is, but lucky number 7 is everywhere. Even on the slot machines, you hit that 777 jackpot, boom. You know what I'm saying? Okay, from the tarot, you have something significant about the number 4, because we got 4 cards that came out. Oh, whoa, 5. Ooh, I think that means some hidden blessings. And you got the Tower straight out the gate. So this is some shockingly great news, or something that you may receive over the next however many hours, okay? Until 1:04 Eastern Time on the 5th of August, okay? Realization, life change. See, you're going to have a life change, liberation. This is even given the energy of being liberated, right? Can you see that? Okay, so you have the number 19. This is the Sun. 2 major arcanas. Success, recognition, enthusiasm. This next like 59 hours or so, probably gonna feel just free. Your energy seems like it's gonna be up. I don't know. You may be in a place like I'm in Georgia, and today is raining, tomorrow's raining, but even through the rain, you are like, okay, I'm not gonna let the rain put me like in this damp mood, this damp energy. I'm grateful for the rain because I know that the rain is washing something away. And when I receive that rainbow, the gift. When I receive that rainbow, yes, I'm going to know that I can like thoroughly enjoy this or that or whatever. All right. So we have the Nine of Cups, wishes, dreams, happiness. Look at it. Tell you, Scorpio, these cards, I don't even have to like say anything extra. It's just all here. Renewal, scorpionic energy twice. Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. This would be judgment. So judgment is this energy of a divine calling. You may have a wish that's going to come true. You got success from the sun. You got wishes, dreams, happiness, liberation, a rebirth. Something is being restored for you. Ooh. And a dream, a wish is going to come true. Something significant about 2016 to 2019. That's 3 years. The number 3 is Empress energy. So there's something you've been working on, and whatever you've been working on for maybe quite a while, or maybe they just past 3 years. That dream or wish or aspiration or something like that is going to come to fruition. Then you also have the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, it's coming together. Talent, recognition, collaboration. So for all the 3, I said something about 3 years, didn't I? Now, Pentacles represent years. Wow, it's all right here. One word. That sums it all up. Lucky. Something is definitely coming together that you've been working on maybe for years. You've been working hard on something for years, maybe since 2016 or 2019. And you're going to be recognized for all of that hard work. I just want to jump up and down. Today is Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And this week is starting off. The energy of this week, whether you feel it or recognize it or claim it, the energy surrounding this whole week, I feel like it's starting out so positive. So if you hold that space, man, maybe the next 3 years are going to be wonderful. Why is it wonderful? Gosh. Okay, let me just see how you're being called to work your light. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. Protection. This is just saying that you are protected. Whatever that dream, that wish, that aspiration that you've been having, that you had or do have, if you didn't give up on it yet, it is protected. This is saying call back your power, cut some kind of cords that need to be cut. This is a time of soul retrieval for you. And that would also be that this energy right here of judgment, renewal. Okay. I want to get another message for you, Scorpio, from this deck before we move to the next one. See that kind of jump? I don't know if you caught that. You got the Mirror. What or who is triggering you? What or who is triggering you? Triggers don't always have to be bad. Something can trigger you to take action that will pull you up out of a situation that will help you rise up again. Something could be triggering you to cut a cord, and then boom, you rise up. You know what I'm saying? A situation may seem messed up on the outside, but whatever that is, it triggers you to change something, to cut a cord, to call back your power, to liberate yourself, because you realize this is not making me happy. And then when you do that, you open up this space for solid, more solid connections to come in. You understand? So let's get into the earth power. I think this is the earth power or the earth magic. I think earth magic oracle. Let's see what messages come through here. And then we will finish this. Oh, no. We do have one other deck before we finish this video. Okay, so the earth power. What is the message for Scorpio? We'll receive 2 messages from here. Oh, look at the sun. Again, summer solstice, radiance. You got the sun energy out here twice. You may be about to receive some kind of clarity on something. But this is also saying that this is the time for you to radiate out because, man, you got this kind of glow about you because a wish or a dream or something is going to finally come true. And you've been doing some inner child healing. You also have music and harmony. Music and harmony. Something about some music is going to lift your spirits. Something about some music is going to lift your spirits. Let's get a crystal. Let's see what crystal has a message for you, Scorpio. What crystal has messages for Scorpio? Let's turn this around. Oh, we have something that fell on the floor. I'm going to see if I can reach it. It's really too many. Patience, temperance, energy. Okay. So what fell on the floor was unakite, topaz, and hematite. Unakite, topaz, and hematite. Now I'm going to read this, so I'm not going to take all 3 of them, okay? And I kind of think I'm going to put them back in the deck. I'm going to read the keywords on them, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. And if they come back out, then they were meant, okay? Now I will share with you that topaz is the birthstone for November. Okay, topaz is the birthstone for November. I know the hematite is a really grounding crystal, okay? So the keywords for hematite are originality, inner confidence, and protection. There's that word, protection. And then you have topaz, self-realization. What in the world? Self-realization, tranquility, and inspiration. Now that's the second time both of those messages have come out just that fast. And then you have decisions, expression, and releasing with unakite. But I'm going to put them back in the deck and see if they come back out or if there's another particular crystal that has a message for you. Okay, so these flipped out and wow, there's something significant about 3s. Okay, we're going to take Amazonite because it was the one that flipped over on the top. I could see it on the top. So we'll just take this. Communication, clarity. There it is. I told you something you may be receiving clarity on a situation. So the keywords on the garnet are fertility, abundance, and expansion. And this will be the energy of that Sagittarius, the moon in Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is connected to Jupiter, the planet of expansion. And then you do have self-motivation, cleansing, and enthusiasm. There's that word again, enthusiasm. Attackamite. Okay, we'll keep those right there. And then the message for Amazonite says the colors are blue, green, and white. The appearance is striped or veined, and it comes in various sizes, and it is easily obtained, okay? And so the messages say the energies, let me make sure, okay. Says the energies of Amazonite are the energies of the warrior. Sagittarius, the wounded healer, the warrior, the one that's going to persevere and press through. Wow. It reminds us to look behind the obvious physical manifestation and realize that true power lies in knowing the self. Just as the woman warriors understood their individual strengths, we must shine the light on ourselves and acknowledge our own talents. This is why you're going to be in the spotlight. That's why the sun energy came out twice. Something is really coming together for you, Scorpio. A whole new life where dreams and wishes are fulfilled. At least one or three. I say three. You know, they say things happen in threes, and you got that three energy strong. Empress. Even the Three of Pentacles, all the threes in the tarot lean back onto the Empress energy, the third major arcana. Wow. Amazonite asks us to be honest and clear. It helps us to stand firmly in the light of self-understanding and gives us the courage to uncover self-knowledge. And that knowledge from that Sagittarius energy, something deep in your DNA is coming to light. Something is going to be revealed. Moon energy, something is going to be revealed to you between now and August the 5th at 1:04 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be something that's deep within your DNA, and it's going to be activated. And what it is activating is wishes being fulfilled, things coming together, the connecting with the right people, the right time, being in the right place. That's what is activating between now and August the 5th. Amazonite helps us to see clearly in all situations and filters out negative and nonsensical from the real and true. It raises our energies of love to universal love and encourages us to see all points of view. And that's that ascended master within you being reactivated. That consciousness from your higher self expanding and opening up more to you. Wow. It raises our energies to the okay. It is in this way. It can be soothing and calming. It is very useful in dispelling negative energies and blocking geopathic stress from from items such as like cell phones, computers, and microwaves. They're very good for this. Amazonite is very good for problems related with the throat, metabolism, and the voice. And I have had to clear my throat so much in this reading. And you know, at this point, initially when I was clearing my throat, I was going to edit those pieces out. But I'm not even reading this. I'm not even going to edit it out because there's something about the throat being cleared, and you know speaking up and speaking your truth and knowing you're protected. And wow. And with the music, somebody can sing, or maybe there's something really, really beautiful about the sound of your voice or something. Dang. Very good for problems related with the throat, metabolism, and the voice. Also beneficial for heart problems and strengthening the immune system. Yeah, and getting you some sun, getting enough natural vitamin D is going to be essential. And sitting out in the sun is going to give you certain downloads. Just like that energy, downloads are going to come in from the sun. Beneficial for heart. Okay, working with the parathyroid, it assists the calcium levels, the nervous system, and bone disease such as like osteoporosis, tooth decay, and other calcium-related problems. The divinatory meaning of this card signifies that you need to draw on your inner resources to overcome a communication obstacle. Draw on your courage to speak your truth. That's a beautiful crystal. Draw on your courage to speak your truth. And Scorpio, I want to leave you with a prayer to light your path, okay? This is a prayer to light your path. We'll just choose one. even if multiple comes out. But I'll tell you, if multiple comes out, I'll tell you what scripture, if you want to get into the Bible. Maybe a scripture if you do like your own Bible study. You may be wondering like, what is the message for me today? This could probably help. We have Philippians 2 and 3. Okay, and it says, let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of the mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Okay? You can take that as it resonates, but I really don't feel the vibes of these words, because it says put somebody above you. This is saying this lowliness of the mind and let esteem others better than himself. Nobody's better than you. The number 2 and 3, that's a 5. See, that's the problem. Now I try to vibe with the Bible. I do. I promise I do. That's why I have these decks. I do try to vibe with the Bible, but let me tell you something. It'll have you sitting in this space where you feel like you are less than. And that's clear with this. Okay, for me. But this is also saying, don't be conceited. Don't be selfish. Help somebody out. Be of service to others. Be good to other people. Do unto others as you would wish to be done unto you. But if you read it straight through, this is saying, let each esteem others better than himself. And I don't rock with that. Ain't nobody better than me. My self-esteem ain't low. You see what I'm saying? And I won't allow anyone to lower it. You understand? But the prayer on the back says, Lord, I release all my relationships to you. Help me not to hold on too tightly, but instead to hold tightly onto you. And when I think about Lord and God and everything, I think about connecting in deeply with the higher self. It says, help me to be humble, considerate, compassionate, and loving towards each person. Amen. And that's good. But, humble can insinuate this energy of like the bottom of the barrel kind of energy. And that's not where you need to be. And yes, you need to be considerate and passionate and loving. But don't let someone take over this space where you allow them to have this energy of superiority over you. You got to remember that you are equal to. You understand? And Lord, I release all my relationships to you. As it says, let go and let God. Things will work out. But I really feel like with all this sun energy, Scorpio, it is your time to shine. It is your time to shine. 2 + 3 is 5. That's connecting you into the Hierophant energy. And the Hierophant energy is like, you better know. You better know that, you deserve, love and things like that. Some of you may not have grown up with that kind of energy. And the triggers, you see what I'm saying? You may be real triggered because of the way that you grew up. And the way you grew up was not this energy of, yes, your dreams and wishes can come true. Yes, you are wonderful. Yes, you can just be a child with the sun energy, being the energy of the inner child. And today is Sun Day, connected in with the sun as I'm recording this. A lot of people will possibly be going to church, but if you're here, you may not go to church, but you might. You might. But I feel like a lot of you may not. A lot of you may have disconnected from religion because it's like you can't really win when you look at the whole book, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of the verses in it. Some of the verses do, promote you and lift you up, but most of them are just like, put yourself last and reach out to this entity or, this person or something that is not you, but it is you, you know. The God is in you. Okay. And I don't, you have to, for me, I have to question, at this point, I have to question what takes the mother out, because there is no life without the mother. There is no child without the mother, So just think about that. That's a deep reflection. But anyway, Scorpio, those are your messages. Anyway, I heard the one word, lucky. You are lucky, and you will be lucky all the way until August the 5th. Anyway, you're going to be feeling lucky. So it's something wonderful that is coming in for sure. Okay. Harmony most likely will be feeling restored for you. The 9 of Cups came through, connecting in with the number 9. You'll be connecting in with the Hermit, which is the wise one. Something is coming out. Something is definitely being revealed, and something deep within you is definitely being reactivated. And whatever it's going to do is going to put an end to something that has been blocking your blessings. Okay, Scorpio. So those are the messages. Thank you for spending all this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.